Let's get a quick take on 18-year-old Manual High School senior Tay Anderson gaining national attention this week for joining the race for the Denver Public School Board. If elected in November, Anderson would occupy one of the 4 open seats, replacing incumbent Rachele Espiritu. Patty Calhoun from Westward, I realize an 18-year-old running for a school board is somewhat of a long shot, but it seems to be, you probably get a lot of good free press, and it would shake up the competition. What effect do you think Tay Anderson's going to have on the race?
I think it'll make people more interested in the race, and I wish him all the luck, and I hope he's getting extra credit in civics for this run.
You certainly like to think so. David Kopel from Independence Institute and DU Law School, what chances do you give this upstart?
Some chance. I think there's plenty of people who would say that the DPS, how many people graduate from there after 12 or 13 years of taxpayer-funded education, able to read and write at a mediocre level, not enough. So somebody who's been through the system recently and understands it brings a different perspective from the the typical parent or teachers union perspective that most school board seats are held by. So he's got a chance to show that he can bring something new to the table.
Eric Sonneran, political analyst, what do you think about that student perspective? Can that give something needed to this DPS board?
It could, and it's certainly something to campaign on. He's an interesting guy by all accounts, a very, even before he announced his candidacy here, student body president, very accomplished young guy, active in the Young Democrats, I believe. And let's not forget the person he's running against, Rachele Espiritu, wasn't elected either. She was appointed to a vacancy, so she hasn't faced the voters either. It will make it a race that the press covers where otherwise it would probably be a snoozer.
Natasha Gardner, articles editor of 5280 magazine. It's going to be kind of tough for his competitors to really be tough on him. He's 18 years old. I mean, he can't go with the normal attack ads in a brutal school board election. Does that give him a puncher's chance?
Perhaps, but I think it's still politics, and if they need a hit, they need a hit. But I think the thing that's really exciting for me is that every generation seems to complain about the younger generations not caring about civics as much. And you've been hearing a lot of that recently. So whatever has gotten into Mr. Anderson's brain through his education, through his personal life, as a reporter, I just want to quiz him more. I want to find out what motivated him and see if we can use that and apply it to other students his age.